So that's Amazon, one side of the story. Of course, there's brick and mortar, and we've seen what's happened with Toys R Us. The Wall Street Journal reporting that closed Toys R Us stores are actually selling fast, believe it or not, to JLL America's retail president and CEO, Greg Maloney, on if this is a bullish sign. Hi, Greg.
Hi there. How are you, Blake?
Doing well. So what's the reason behind this? I guess you got these massive big box stores that are moving on the market.
Well, they're moving because they're great locations in some cases, and the landlords are happy because the rents were lower. The leases are long term, so it's a great opportunity for some of these retailers that and brick and mortar that are expanding to get into a space at a pretty reasonable rent.
Is this a sign maybe that brick and mortar isn't necessarily dead? Because, you know, when you go around wherever you live or wherever you go around the country, when you look at shopping malls where many of these are shopping centers where many of these are located, you wonder how that whole model, you know, exists and thrives going forward.
Well, brick and mortar is here to stay. It's not going to go anyplace. The omni-channel approach that a lot of these brick and mortar retailers have started to adopt is really starting to pay off. You've seen Walmart and Target as just two examples of department stores that are taking it, but there's a lot of others as well. And keep in mind that the online sales represent about 13% of $5 trillion. Almost 60% of that is done by brick and mortar online retailers. So we're going to see a convergence of both the online and the brick and mortar, as we're seeing more and more pure play online retailers opening up stores. So I think in 2 to 3 years, you're not going to be talking about online versus brick and mortar. It's all going to be retail sales.
Do you think the toy industry can kind of make a resurgence here? We've seen what's happened with Toys R Us. You know, here in New York City, FAO Schwartz just opened back up. Or is the reality that these stores are going to be smaller, type tailored for you know, local cities and local markets?
I think you're going to see a little bit of both. I think you're going to see the small tailored ones like the FAO Schwartz where they're specialty types. But I also think you're going to see places like Walmart and Target and some of the specialty department stores expand their toy departments like we've seen. But I do think that we're going to see someone test the market again for toys because all the millennial kids all the millennials are having children. And that is going to really be a strong 5 to 10 years in the toy market. So I think we're going to see somebody step up and take some of these spaces and open up another Toys R Us like
who?
Retail store.
Like who?
I'm not sure who it's going to be. I don't know. If I knew that, I could. I would do it myself. But
right.
Anyways, it's somebody out there is going to take I think a chance and open up one.
And in the meantime, what is the gamble, if there is one, that these companies in these stores who are taking the Toys R Us massive spaces and you know, assuming those leases are taking those sales on the other side, what is the gamble that they face in the short term?
The retailers that are taking them are looking to expand. They're value retailers. Their sales have been increasing. They're looking for better locations. So I don't think there's much of a downside at all. Most of the Toys R Us sizes are anywhere between 30 and 50,000 square feet. And if they don't need all that space, the landlord will bust it up and put 2 stores in there. So we've seen the absorption rates over the last 3 years of a lot of other stores that have closed being not an issue. So I think Toys R Us and other stores that have closed we'll be able to absorb them, especially in hot markets.
Greg Maloney, we'll see what happens. We appreciate it. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.